So,
So,
that's Mia again.
what's up?
I'm Rachel again.
No, you're not. You're Bob.
Oh. Well, Mia and I. Hey, I said that grammarly correct, too.
Woo! Rachel, Bob.
But either way, we are making an Is That Weird video. So we're just gonna say, we're gonna go back and forth, taking turns, of things that we do on, like, frequently that may be considered weird to certain people, but not to us. That face I just made was so weird. Okay. So, yeah.
You go first.
I'm going first?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with what I've said before. Whenever I'm alone and it is quiet, or sometimes when I'm with people and it's just quiet, I just start rapping to songs that I know, that I've memorized, like Macklemore songs, Eminem songs, stuff like that, you know. Jake Miller. Sometimes I make my own raps.
Okay, what I do is, I don't know. Oh, whenever there's someone that I don't like around, if I have my book bag, I have to, like, hold it like this, with the straps, like, on my hands, and walk around like that, and everybody's like, what are you doing? And they're like,
That's nice, man.
they're like, there's nothing wrong with them, what happened? And I was like, they look at you weird at lunch? Yeah.
Anytime someone, like, every time someone says anything or asks some sort of question that's really simple, I tend to, like,
Give a stupid answer?
no, don't give a stupid answer. I always change it around, like, someone's like, if someone asks, like, what's in this bag, I'll probably say a dead body. Like, I always say weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, if they say something like, the refrigerator's cold, I'll be like, you're cold. And I always switch it around like that, too. Like, no matter what. Is that weird? Probably not, but
No, that's different like that.
I think I do it too often, though.
It's just a Rachel thing, it's a Bob thing.
It's like the other day, my dad was in the attic, my mom's like, did you find the Christmas? He goes, what? I go, did you find the body, she said?
Yeah. I texted my friend once because I got a new number, and I texted her, I said, I've hid the body, now what?
Oh, I prank called the lawyer's office and said, I did it, but it's bloody, then hung up. Okay, your turn, Mia.
We should prank call Fantastic Fans.
We should prank call people. That will be our next video.
I've got faggots.
Plan on it. We're gonna do it next video. Okay, go.
It's weird. When I'm in class, especially math class, I cannot, like, not draw on my wrist. I can't do it.
I can't do that in any class.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I used to draw the bones, like, down my hand and up my arm. One time I did it all the way up my shoulder.
What, like, I used to do that all the time in 7th grade. I would do it, like, a whole, like, pattern, like, tattoo, and look like a sleeve. And it was really cool, and everybody's like, oh, that's so tight. But, freaking, one of the teachers that I hated sent me to the office.
For what?
I don't know. And they're like, she keeps drawing on herself, and they're like, that's
not drawing on herself.
I was like, it's not against the school rules, and they're like, yeah, it's really not against the school rules. So I'm like, in your face!
Okay, so, I have this stalker named Ben.
Oh my god, dude, he watches YouTube videos.
Well, he's not a stalker. He just likes me a little bit too much.
He likes me.
I mean, and he's not annoying.
This is off topic.
I don't care. He's not annoying. But I mean, sometimes he's too open about his feelings, and he sent me this picture, and it was of a bunch of guys. It was the dress code thing that you brought up.
We'll rant about that later. Dress code.
We should. And so, it was this picture of a bunch of guys, and they were dressed up like girls. And so, he said, it was like, there's no dress code for guys with skirts and stuff. And then it said, then he texted me about, it's like guys in mini skirts and tank tops and stuff, and like stuffed bras and weird stuff. And he's like, should I do this? I didn't respond. I mean, why would you do that?
I thought you said I didn't respawn. I was like...
Respawn?
You didn't You
Fun.
just died and didn't come back? What?
Panda.
Okay, I think it's my turn.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so like whenever I was younger, I hated shoes, and since I hated shoes, I hated socks. Therefore, whenever I'm home, sometimes I forget to take off my shoes, and so I end up with like just one shoe on and then one sock. Or if I'm wearing socks and walking around the house, I'll end up with only one sock. Like, it always happens. And I'll just walk around. I'll walk outside with no shoes on like that, and yeah. I never lose both my socks, and I never take them off. And everywhere I go, like anybody's house I go and spend the night to, I can guarantee you they have at least one of my socks. It's like my branding to like everybody's houses. Like Celeste has probably most of my socks. Kayla probably has more of my socks than she has her own socks. Like it's bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my cousin Taylor has a lot of socks of mine.
And I don't match my socks ever, so I really don't care if I'm there and they're like, hey, I have your sock, I'd be like, oh, that's good because I lost one of them.
Okay, I cannot sleep with socks on.
I can't.
I can't do it. I slept with socks on last night and I can't find those socks.
Every time, dude.
Like,
every time.
They get lost in my. They grow legs and disappear.
Dude,
that'd be awesome.
That's
to
kind
see
of
a pair of socks with socks.
I can't sleep anymore.
on.
That's scary.
What, socks growing legs?
Yeah, and walking away. Can you picture that? Picture the destruction they could do.
Oh my God! Hold on. Okay, so there was a picture on Instagram of this person.
You're so off topic.
I don't care. There was this picture on Instagram, and it was a picture of a foot, and they got it surgically done to where it's a high heel.
Dude, I think that's Photoshop.
I sure hope so.
It's Photoshop. I've seen it. Okay, I think it might be my turn.
Yeah.
What else do I do? Okay, so like my family.
See, Bob?
So like my family, I live with my brother, my dad, and my mom.
Yeah.
They're really normal. They eat normal stuff. They're really boring too, and they do all this normal stuff. So I stick out a lot when it comes to my family. But I always eat like really weird stuff. Like they're the kind of people that eat like traditional stuff, like hot dogs, mac and cheese, hamburgers, French fries, stuff like that. And I'm always the one.
Whoa!
I'm always the one that.
Sorry, throwback.
I like always end up being weird. Like they'll go to McDonald's or something. I don't eat McDonald's, and they're like, "Do you want anything?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that pineapple mango smoothie." And they're like, "Why do you have to eat so exotic stuff?"
Exotic
dancers.
When I was like 7, I would eat a can of spinach for breakfast.
That's normal.
Not really.
It's not weird. It's not weird at all. I never make sense, dude. It's not fair. Like, whenever, this happens all the time. I think it happens to a lot of people. But I will go to sleep, and I will have like a full night's sleep, probably like 18 hours of sleep. And then no matter how much sleep I get, whenever I wake up, I am terrible. I'm so freaking mean and everything. Like, her and Amber came to my house one time, and like it was like 10 in the morning and everything, and like they come, and my brother's like, she's sleeping, and then Amber's like, well, wake her up. And so they're still outside, and he wakes me up, and I comes out, I'm like, swing the door.
And you comes out.
I come out, and I swing open the door, I'm like, what do you want? And they're like, we're gonna hang out today, remember? I was like, come inside. I was so mean. I'm always mean. Like, my mom even says I'm mean.
You're like standing outside the door and you're going, what are you doing here? We're like, we came to hang out, and you're like, this early?
Yeah.
We're like, dude, it's like 11:30.
If I wake up, I always think it's early. Like, I could like wake up at like 6 in the afternoon, and then they'll be like, oh, you're awake, and I'll be like, it's too early to be awake. You just liked my picture.
Yeah, I did. Of me.
Why you be liking all my stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
I just liked one picture.
It's a dang lie. That's only because you liked all the other pictures. Like, okay. Anyway, do you have anything else, Mia? Because I think I'm a weird person.
Okay, so when I see like the boxes at Home Depot and they're like 69 cents, I have to buy one and send it.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to Home Depot.
But my mom's getting me a loft bed for Christmas. So when I get it, I'm gonna play in the box. I'm gonna make it a car.
Dude, you need to invite me over.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Okay. Another weird thing.
Play in the backyard. Be like, meow,
I'm like obsessed with fruit. Okay, I love fruit and a lot of vegetables too, but like mostly fruit. And whenever we get oranges, like anytime I get oranges, like there's oranges over there right now because of this.
How many oranges is that?
It's probably like 4, just from last night. But like I will cut it in half, like straight in half, and then I'll suck it like out the juice off the
I do
top,
that too.
and then I'll fold it and like squeeze the juice out and drink it out of there, and then I'll fold it inside out, and then I'll eat the other parts of it that's left, and then I'll leave the peels in my room for like weeks, but my room doesn't smell bad because of bad fruit. It smells like oranges, and they don't like mold. They end up getting really dry and just kind of turning into like inside out bowls, and it's really funny. So,
Okay, so this is. Are they gonna even be able to see that?
no, your brightness is too high.
Okay, hold on. I can fix that.
You have another one? Or should I keep going while you try to figure it out? Okay. Well, a lot of times, whenever I'm in my room, because like I get bored a lot of times because I don't have many friends that come over all the time. If they are, they're the same friends over and over again. Either way.
You're special because I'm the other person.
Yeah. She's actually really popular. She's a celebrity, if you know that, and she's hanging out with me. Either way,
You lie.
either way, whenever I'm in my room alone, because yeah, I don't socialize with family. I will sit in here, which by the way, I'm in my room.
Oh.
I will sit in here. I will either paint stuff like Cheshire Cat,
Oh, I just realized that.
any other stuff that's in here. Its eyes are glowing.
Purple. Wait, they glow?
Yeah, they glow in the black light.
That's awesome.
But like, there's a painting all over my room. Like my name's right there, dripping in blood. There's some weird
That
thing
is
right
pretty
there.
cool.
Well, we'll end up showing you sometime, but my room's really messy right now, and I don't want to be embarrassed. So
Yeah, you gotta wait.
And then like, I'll either do that, or I will sit here and mix up random stuff of like my perfumes, my makeups, anything.
Okay.
Or I will make something random.
So that is what? That's the weird foot. I really hope that's fake. Somebody tell me that's not real.
It's not real, dude.
I sure hope not.
Are you just keep holding it in?
Yep. Oh my god.
Share my sex room.
Was it this video? Was it my ringtone off? Or was it the last
This is
one?
the last one.
What was the last
This
one?
is the very end of the last one. Her mom called. And
Yeah.
her ringtone just kind of blared.
My ringtone is warning, warning, your mother is calling. Drop everything you are doing and answer the phone. This is not a drill.
This is not a
Something
drill.
like that. I don't know.
This is not a drill.
Not a drill.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you do that's weird?
I cannot watch Kung Fu Panda without eating ramen
Dude,
noodles.
you've said this like in every video.
And her rat, when it crawls on me, I freak out.
Yeah, they saw that in the last video. I think like the last video.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dude, this is like 14 minutes long. Okay, we'll leave now because you're not going to end up watching the whole video, so yeah. Bye.